Big fish, big fish, big fish. What's going on, everybody? Nick from 618 Fishing here, and welcome back to another fishing adventure. Today we are on the hunt for one of the most sought after species of fish in the entire world. It gets massive, it was on my bucket list, and I am hoping to catch a big one today.
When looking for adventure, don't have to tell me twice. We won't surrender. I can see it in your eyes.
We have finally made it to the fishing spot. I have fished the spillway here quite a few times, but I've never tried fishing the river from my kayak. So I'm trying that out today, and the goal is to catch one of the very special fish that inhabit these waters. I cannot wait to get started. I've got this swim bait rigged up with this little underspin jig head. Let's make our first cast. All right, I've paddled quite a ways downstream. This current is a little strong, so I don't know how far downstream I want to go, but let's try right here to see if there are any of these fish hiding.
I'm taking my chances. I have no regrets. Won't change the circumstances. I paid off all my debt.
You guys, I got one chasing it. No way. Oh, I had one chasing it. Oh, it was a tiny one, but we actually had one chasing the crankbait. All right, that got my heart pumping. We finally saw the target species. Now we just need to catch one. It's chasing it. No way. It's still here. Oh. 2 casts in a row, I had one chasing it. That's crazy. Oh, there, it ate it. In the net. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. This dude came out of nowhere. As soon as I was about to pull the lure out of the water, he crushed it. This is the species that we were targeting today. This is what we were after. One of the most sought after fish species in the entire world, the muskie. Now this is not a giant, but these fish are notoriously difficult to catch. They are nicknamed the fish of 10,000 casts. So I am so stoked that we have one in our net. See you later, buddy. Yes. I am always stoked to catch a muskie regardless of size, and that one right there was no exception. Although I believe that was the smallest muskie I have ever caught. I am super pumped to get the skunk off the board, and I am hoping there are some much larger ones hiding out there as well. The funny thing about that catch is the fact that I caught him using this crankbait that I found at a spillway. There are no markings on it. I have no idea what it's called or where to find it. But this is what caught that first muskie. Let's toss it back out there. Now, as far as where I am fishing, this water out here is moving fairly quickly. The spillway gates appear to be open, so there is a ton of current, way more current than the last time I was out here. But I have some slack water right up next to that current. Now, if I was a predator fish, I would be hanging out in that slack water up next to that current, waiting for some bait fish to be swept downstream. So that is kind of where I am targeting, and that is where that little guy was hanging out. I just stumbled across a very sad sight. There is a musky skull right here on the bank. It looks like it was stabbed with a stick. I'm not sure on the regulations in this area as to whether or not you can keep muskie, but hopefully they at least ate the fish and didn't just kill it out of spite, because I do know there are some areas where muskie are not liked at all. But that is a very big muskie, or was a very big muskie. That would have been a new personal best, but look at the teeth on this skull. That is so gnarly. Let's toss our bait out and see if there are any living ones still out there. Oh no, I just had a giant bird's nest. Look at that thing. This is the worst bird's nest I've had in a very long time. I've gotten some pretty crazy bird's nests undone, but I don't know if there's any undoing this one. This one is terrible. I have tried my hardest, and unfortunately, I am not able to fix this bird's nest. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut my losses and start using one of my spinning reels. This spinning tackle is not ideal for targeting giant muskie, so if we hook into a big one, it will probably get interesting. Big fish, big fish, big fish. No way, that was a big muskie. Oh my gosh. No, he wasn't interested. Holy smokes, that was a giant. Dang it. We came so close to catching a big muskie. He fouled it all the way to the bank. He made one turn of the figure eight before he swam off, never to be seen again. Now there is one other spot downstream that I saw when I was flying my drone. It looks very promising, but I don't know how easy it will be to get upstream to where I launched the kayak. So I think I might try going upstream to see if I can do it. And if I can, let's go ahead and head downstream to that promising looking spot. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can make it upstream. All right, that's actually quite difficult. The spot I was looking at is a ways downstream, and this is pretty exhausting, so I do not think it's a good idea to go downstream because this current is pretty gnarly. My legs are burning. Oh. Okay, I need to get to some slack water and take a rest. Oh. This is a lot of effort. Oh man. Well, I'm glad I tested that out before blindlessly going downstream, because I don't think I would have made it back up. Wish me luck. Hopefully we can get back to the launching spot. Whew. That was a workout, but we have made it. We have made it directly up against this spillway. This is actually as close as you can get to that water rushing over. This spot right here was home to all of the previous muskie that I have caught. So we've got about 45, maybe 30 minutes of light left. Let's try right here. Fishing was fairly slow out here today, but I was not expecting to catch a bunch of fish. Muskie are notoriously difficult to find. We were lucky enough to catch one, and I had a couple other follows. So all in all, I had a lot of fun today. And I just realized something. Although this is not my first video of 2025, that muskie was my very first fish of 2025. That is an incredible first fish catch. So I had a blast today. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I'd really appreciate it if you left a thumbs up. Possibly think about subscribing if you haven't. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
When looking for redemption, but to my surprise, heard it from the congregation, long way from paradise.
Let's toss our bait out and see if there are any living ones still out there. Oh, right into the tree.